Welcome back, everybody. This is Kenema, and we are back on the Mineshaft SMP. Wow. Thanks. Hungry Squid approved. So basically, I actually been doing quite a lot of live streaming, mainly on the weekends, and got quite a lot done since the last video. And yes, I went into a door that you haven't seen, and stuff you haven't seen. So I've tried recording this a couple times, but anytime I try to render it or process it or anything, I just, get a little bit where I don't like the quality. On the last video, we did do this. Now, quite a lot has changed, which you see the floor. And the bridge has changed. You may notice walls are down. Good Lord, that's a lot of dogs. Oh. Apparently, dogs breed like rabbits? I don't know. So quite a bit has changed if you look at my mountain. So I have the bridge. I used the what am I trying to say? I used the lead blocks underneath, kind of add a little bit of detail, extra texture. Redid the bridge, kind of to match the wall that's going to go around the outside. I have a couple areas. I built a new area. I did that on a live stream. And I also decorated part of the mountain on this side on the live stream. And if we come in here, so you can see a little platform. And that's actually kind of what I want. Is I'm going to custom build a lot of these using the same materials and get away. Get out of here. I got a new bow, by the way. Well, I made a bow. Power 4 Flame 1. So yeah, so basically did that. I kind of cleaned this area up. Got some little benches, you can stand on top of them, jump from one to the other. It's a little parkour park thing. So clean this up where kind of this goes into the area, and it's just kind of overran from getting some overgrowth from the mountain. We don't have lawnmowers, so we got tall grass. And been going fairly well with all things considering. Fixed all of this up. You see it's nighttime, and of course my mountain is nice and lit just because things like that. Hidden lighting everywhere like that. So been doing a lot of that, and then we get up to this thing. So let's actually come down here. And so I started, and these are pistons, upside down pistons. If you didn't know, you can take pistons, turn them upside down, put light underneath them, and it shines through, and it's an easy way to hide torches or hide lighting in the floor. If you do, if you use a transparent block, that light will go through, which pistons are one of them. I think you can, I don't know. So I have this stairwell going up. Now I'm going to do the same, kind of fix up this area, you move the path over here, add some trees in down here, extend this path, or extend this wall. It's going to go out and around, and then this is going to be the start. Now I'm not sure, I was still playing around with this, kind of like the path, and I may end up changing it. I don't like everything looking at me. I may end up changing it, but I was trying out this, and then I tried out that. I really like the wood better, especially with it contrasting against the spruce stairs. So yeah, so we come up here, we have platform that will go across. I think what I'm going to do is this is going to slope down a little bit. I'm going to split this off. It's going to slope down a little bit, go to a building somewhere where this cave is, I think, is where I'm going to put a building into the mountain. There's going to be a building here where this torch is, kind of going up, and this is going to go up beside the building, and there's going to be another one here. Oh, too slow. There's going to be another building here, And now this path is also going to extend up, kind of up through here, and do a couple other buildings, and then kind of come back and probably put a few more buildings on the top, and kind of work all that stuff out. This area I really like. Basically, I wanted to kind of keep the mountain in the shape that it was. So what I did was I fall. So what I did was I started mining out parts of the mountain, and then I was like, that actually will look kind of cool as a support. So I probably need to do something there. I don't like that now that I'm looking at it. May make some of the grass overhang a little bit more, or put some those vines, vines, down. Hit some lighting. I know you can still see the pumpkin through it. I'm not too concerned with it, and if you are, too bad. It is my build. I don't know. There could be other ways to do this. I mean, I'm trying to keep everything kind of more of a default texture, even though I am using the Faithful pack. Give it a little bit better texture than just default. But for the most part, it's default. So I don't know. I'm gonna keep it. But I used the different types of, basically the different variations of gray blocks, kind of like we have down in our path. And I think it turned out very nice. So this is that place we were looking at down below. And it's another very easy kind of fast little build. Basically, I got the area that I wanted. I started mining it out, built out the platform, built it out to here, and then I was like, okay, how am I going to get these to connect? And came up with this. So definitely, if you want to watch me actually do building and kind of see my thought process, if you haven't checked out before, and I do apologize, it may be a little boring to watch. But sometimes I'll kick back some radio, some tunes. I'll take some song requests, I guess. Different things, as long as it's what I want to hear too. And just sit back, listen to some music, play some Minecraft, do some building. And if you like watching that type of stuff, definitely make sure to check out and follow my stream when I do them. And like I said, I'm going to try to do it at least every weekend. And so definitely looked at the links below. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on those other social media networks. On Twitch, definitely follow me on Twitch, because that is where I'm streaming from. And just let me know what you think. And I kind of like having. I am new, so I'm not used to sometimes talking for several hours straight, but it is fun. I've had a blast doing it. It's instant feedback, where sometimes you're not waiting for comments, and I have gotten some followers out of it. People are watching. It's like, hey, what are you building? And I show them this mountain, and they're like, hey, it's a mountain, and they're like, hey, it looks cool, and they follow. So probably not exactly in those exact words. On a side note, my horse is gone. I don't know where my horse is. So if any of the Mineshaft members are watching this video, which hopefully y'all are, because I watch all of yours. Hopefully, if y'all are watching this video, if you've seen my horse, unfortunately it was unnamed, but it does have a saddle. Or if you borrowed him and didn't return him. I know some people was borrowing him. Let me know. If you did borrow him and he went out and died and you're too ashamed to tell me, don't be. It's a game. I'm not mad. Just, you owe me like 50 diamonds, because that was a really good horse. Okay? Got it. Just kidding. So yeah, I haven't figured out a plan. As you can see, I'm kind of just going off of building something, and if it looks cool, then I'll continue with the build. If it doesn't, I will start remaking it and making it look where I think it looks cool, and hopefully get the positive feedback. So still got to do something for up here. I think for right now, I planned on leaving the top of the mountain as is. I thought about doing the whole hidden lighting thing. The problem with the hidden lighting up here is the snow. And to be honest, I kind of like the grass with snow on it. And I've tried putting some. I tried placing just some of the you can take blocks of snow and you can drag it across the bottom like you're making slabs, and you make 6 of these little small snow layers. And I've tried putting some on here, but the light does melt it, unfortunately. So you cannot do that. But I may, where around some of the lighting areas, I may go ahead and just throw in like blocks of snow and kind of, cover this up a little bit. And I haven't decided exactly what I want to do, but I'm not worried about the top. I want to continue working my way around the bottom, and then eventually move. I'm going to have one of those places kind of go into like my overall goal, and I know I've talked about this, is I don't know if I want all these inner pathways. I think there will be some for like here, and kind of windowed areas. Like I could completely join this window area, which I'm going to put glass in here so you can't just jump through it. I can join this up with this area down here if I wanted to, and I may. But I don't know how I want. I kind of, as much as I do want a lot of interior, I kind of do like the fact that I have to run out here and just come up here and go in. Okay, here's my enchanting room. Okay, come up here. Okay, here's my other room, and just have purpose for different builds, and just, because if I had everything, connected into the mountain where I could just get to everything pretty easily by pathways and different things, then what's the point in having pathways and stuff outside? So I got to think about that. Give me some feedback on any thoughts, ideas, and I'll see what I can come up with or take from the comments if there is any. So definitely the place is looking very, very nice from my point of view, and hopefully it is from yours as well. And yeah, so let me end off by another panoramic, not panoramic. Let me end off in another shot of this. And I sorry I didn't do too much. Like I said, I've been playing an awful lot, and unfortunately other series and other things have been kind of slowing down because of it. And I need to continue working, because some of y'all may be here for Minecraft, but some of you may actually be here for like Clash of Clans and stuff. So I need to do my due diligence and try to appease both parties or viewers. So or if you are here for Terraria, sorry about that series. But there's only 3 of you, and I'm sure I know who like 2 of y'all are. So yeah. So this is it so far. Looking forward, and I do have some time before I end the video. If you get this far into it, I do have quite a bit of time off coming up. I'm on babysitting duty, and not to mention just babysitting duty, but I'm also on I've worked way too much and have too much PTO, if you know what that is, paid time off, and I'm being forced to, kinda. So it's like, hey, I may need to take this time off, and they're like, yes, you're gonna take that time off. And not just a week, but like a week and a half. So 8 days off work, basically like almost 2 weeks straight I will have off, and I'm hoping to be pumping out some content. So I had other plans. I do have to focus on a baby. So my daughter will be in here with me, so hopefully it doesn't interrupt or get too much in the way of recording. But wow, that just sounds actually very horrible. So it's alright. But yeah, so this is it. So hopefully I can finish up the front and continue working around, get the other places built, and then start actually trying to add some of the detail. I do want to have, so I don't have to run out there for enchanting. I would like to kind of have one of the rooms, and actually it may be this one. Now that I'm thinking about it, this may be enchanting, and I do like the idea of this one probably being the like a blacksmith type area. Get those hooked up, and then maybe another area down here. Or what did I use? That's a box. Man, I'm gonna keep rambling on for a while if I don't shut up. So oh, and these are solid. Never mind. was thinking if those were not solid, I could probably not make them solid. Um, put it where I can, you know, I want to make a stables or something and round up some horses and actually have a decent horse stable on the side of the mountain as well. But yeah. So I think I've talked enough. Thanks for watching, everybody. Let me know. Give me that feedback on here, and definitely go check me out on Twitch and look forward for those streams. More than likely, you'll hear about it on Twitter before Twitch, because I do like posting a video on YouTube, and that kind of gets pushed out as well. But definitely follow me in those areas, and let me know. Really enjoying this mountain and this SMP, and yeah, this is Kinema, and I'll talk to you later. And it's this. So this is the main entranceway, using the same favorite materials between stone, cobble, spruce, and dark oak. So went ahead and did that. Also threw in some leaves, threw in a cauldron, some water under it, so you get kind of that effect. There's actually lighting underneath the cauldron, so that's why if we stand here, you know, you could take out these torches, but it's still actually very lit right there. You can see how it goes up to 12 and 11.